to me about what you guys are doing today.
So today we're building a couple of homes, people that were affected by the tornadoes a year ago now, and just trying to get them back to a place where they can be comfortable and homely, yeah.
Yeah, this is a whole week-wide event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to me about Monday through Friday, what you guys are doing.
I mean, it's mostly throwing up these homes. I know that there's been a lot of engagement from the community, and the different companies that are volunteering are, it was hard for me to even get a spot to volunteer today because there's so many people that want to participate and help out.
What does that mean to you, just have all these people that want to help?
It's awesome, especially coming from nearby Stewart, seeing the turnout from people that aren't even from around here that want to help out with, when it's a small town, affected community. It's pretty great.
You mentioned Stewart.
Yeah.
That's where you grew up, and you were telling me, talk to me just a little bit about, you knew some of the people that were here in Greenfield.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I grew up in Stewart, so high school rivals. I mean, I had a lot of friends from down here and family, farming communities, it all runs together really. So it was really emotional when the tornadoes hit, and we were just coming back from out of state at that time, and when all that happened, we were just couldn't even believe it, just because it was so close to home,
Yeah. I'm waiting, but
yeah.
What is just the last year? We were kind of talking about before the interview, just the transformation of this.
Yeah.
Just reaction.
In less than a year, I haven't been down here in a few months now, but just the turnaround of what they've been able to do in less than a year since the tornado hit is, I can't even believe it. I thought nothing had happened. They've been able to rebuild so fast.
What does it mean to you to be a part of putting together two homes for two families that lost everything a year ago?
It means a lot, knowing people that have been in the same situation here in Greenfield and that have lost homes, being able to give back and kind of feel like I'm able to, help in some way is awesome. It's so great.
Anything else that you want me to know about, just about what you guys are doing this whole week that we haven't talked about?
Really, this whole week, it's just, it's about coming together, the different companies, the volunteers. I think that's a big thing. And it's just nice being from a small town and coming to a small town that I just know how the communities are, and that, they really appreciate it, I'm sure. And it's nice to be able to do everything we can in neighboring towns to affect one of our own, basically. Yeah.
It's making a big difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, just thank you. Thank you guys for coming out.
Simple question, but just talk to me first, just what you guys are doing here this day.
Well, Habitat for Humanity is here in Greenfield helping with the tornado recovery. We're building two homes with volunteers from the community and the sponsors, and creating an opportunity with two families that were affected by the tornado a year ago.
Yeah. Tell me about just the work that you guys do, and just when you guys knew that you were going to be wanting to do something like this.
Well, Habitat for Humanity has been helping on disaster recovery across the state of Iowa, and we've actually had 4 areas that we've been active in the last year, between other tornado and the flooding in northwest Iowa, and then here in Greenfield on there. And so as people were talking about the recovery, there were folks that reached out to Habitat for Humanity to say, is there a way that you could help out? And as we started talking to local leaders here, we laid out a number of ways that Habitat could help, and the Greenfield leadership said that we want new homes, and that if you can come help us with new homes, that please do that. And so they've been great to partner with, and then that partnership, along with the sponsor partnerships like IFA and Casey's, have allowed us to be able to create these homes.
You guys didn't even skip a beat when they said that you wanted to help out. You guys were here for them.
Yeah, I think one is that you want to make a difference, and you want to be you understand that it's a difficult situation for a community to get hit like Greenfield has by a tornado, and that you want to try to do something. And so when that opportunity presents itself, that you want to say yes to be able to it's a small part of the recovery that's going on around this community on there, but to be able to partner and be a part of that recovery is something that we are glad and proud to be a part of.
It's something I already asked you to, but just just kind of the emotions and the feelings of just seeing all of these people with you guys just showing up and volunteering and helping with this rebuild process this entire week?
Well, this is one of the builds we've been looking forward to all year, knowing that this was coming, and so we're excited to be here. I think to be able to see how many people in Greenfield have really worked hard to be able to see the recovery that's going on for these two homes, but also all the other homes and activity that you see going on. And then at the same time, the homebuyer families and knowing what a difference it's making, really the challenge and experience they went through with the tornado, and then this really represents hope. And you just, as you talk with the families, you see that they're able to look forward and see hope, and they've got plans for the homes and what these homes mean for them. And so it's exciting to be a small part of that.
What else do you still want me to know that we haven't talked about yet?
I just think that, like, you know, when a disaster strikes on here, and Habitat for Humanity is a part about bringing people together to build homes, communities, and hope. And that is something that you see through this entire Greenfield community happen on here, and that it's part of who Habitat is, it's part of Greenfield, and I think it's part of many other communities in Iowa that you see stand up with that resilience and try to put their community back together. And so it's an honor and a privilege for us to be a part of that.
Just tell me about the past year since the tornado forming.
It's been chaos. I mean, not the whole entire year. Lately, like the last few months and stuff, it's been more hope and things, but like right after it happened, absolute chaos. My kids lost a lot. I'm really grateful our home wasn't leveled out like some homes, but it still took pretty severe damage and a big mental toll on my children and I, and a big like emotional toll as well. My kids had nightmares for quite a while after. They'd wake up in the middle of the night screaming and crying. So like that time, for months after, it felt like chaos. And then just one day we woke up and it still hurt, but it was more of like a memory than reliving it every day. Like going out, we hated going to the grocery store. Everything was destroyed, you know, and as the town kind of rebuilt, I think so did like our hope for the community and our hope for our lives.
Yeah. When do you feel like your feelings transitioned to hope? What time period do you feel like it was then?
I feel like it's really hard to tell. For me, it just kind of felt like a switch. Like one day it was chaos and the next day it wasn't. You know, one day my kids just stopped waking up in the middle of the night crying. And that's why I kind of related it to like as the town's being rebuilt, I feel like is when things started to feel a little more healed. At least, I don't want to say healed all the way, right? Because like I was telling Carson that someone made a comment about something, and I'm not going to get into it, but then it just like resurfaced all my feelings, and I got very angry, and then just like very upset and very emotional. It was like reliving that day, you know, having to defend myself to this comment that was made.
I know you were telling me you're in a rental. Your family lives in a rental around the corner. Is this where your home originally was? Was it this location, or is this where you guys are going to be now?
This is where we're going to be now, yes.
Talk to me just about today and what this means, just seeing the whole week of just this building of what your guys' home's going to be. Just talk to me a little bit about that.
It's been amazing ever since I think my husband was working, he was on duty one day and drove by and he's like, oh my gosh, they're doing stuff where our house is supposed to be. And it was just the foundation. So every day after that, we've been coming by and like walking around peeking and just looking. And the kids were all very excited and asking a lot of questions. And then when it was build week, every day after work and after school, we drive by and we look at it and the kids ask questions. Like my oldest daughter asked if it was gonna be this color and why there was a hole in our roof, and we keep explaining to her that it's not done. But I think we're all very excited for, you know, that our new home, our forever home, you know.
Talk to me about just how much it means to you guys just to have all of these volunteers helping out, you know, building this home for you guys.
It means a lot. I'm really, really grateful that everyone showed up and everyone cares. It really kind of validates for me, like, because the day of the tornado, I just saw community, everyone coming together, helping each other, whether they knew your name or not. And it kind of gives me that feeling again today. You know, we have people from Des Moines, we have people through our community, and I'm sure from other places that have shown up to help and be there for people that they don't know, you know, just to help bring community back and provide two families homes. So it means a lot to me.
Carson, is there anything else that we haven't talked about you want to make sure that I know, you people know about the story that we haven't touched on? If not, that's okay too. I was just asking.
No, I mean, there's one thing I wouldn't mind saying. I don't know if it's really about the story of the tornado, just that I feel like we need to focus on being a community. Going back to like someone had made a comment and it brought up my feelings. I don't feel like anyone is less affected than another person. Like, yes, everyone took different damage. You know, some people had their homes level out, and some people just took severe damage. But no one's feelings or experiences invalid compared to the next person. We were all victims of the tornado, and I understand that people are angry about that, and people have feelings about it. But I feel like we should work on building each other up and not misdirecting our anger and making other people who had an experience with the tornado feel less than or undeserving.